My name is Dr. Dan Akbaida. I'm CEO of Upland Property Development Company. Such a privilege to be here under this African Youth Leadership and Culture Forum. Permit me to stand on existing protocols, but I can't but say hello to my very good friend, the Chinese culture attaché, Mr. Li Zuda, and as well as other distinguished guests that are here present. Okay, in line with today's gathering, I just want to say on behalf of every Nigerian youth, every African youth, which I'm one, just want to encourage everybody to say, I think it's John Maxwell that said that everything rises and falls on leadership. So it is very important that we own up to our responsibilities. As youths, we are the leaders of tomorrow, and of course, we are the workforce of any nation. So it is important that we rise up to what is expected of us. We shouldn't wait, like it's commonly said, that we shouldn't wait for what the country can do for us, but what we can do for our country. It is important that we devise means, without being given even the opportunity to take control of what we have to do as youths. There are so many areas of leadership, areas where leadership is lacking, and where good commerce and engagement is lacking, not just in the government. Because it's easy for us to say that, Nigerian youths are not given due representation in the government, but it's not even about that. There are many other areas where we can take the bull by the horn and make a proper representation for the African continent. Look at what is happening in music today, in the Nollywood sector, and other areas where the youths have taken charge. It is in us to do valiantly. And as African youths, for those people that travel around the world, you know that we're very peculiar people. Yes, Africans were very peculiar. And the youths are the driving force. So let us, take that as a charge for us to do exceedingly well in all our areas of endeavor. Not to take much of your time, like Dr. James Komolafe has, rightly did during his articulation and behavioral alignment strategies that he just taught us here. I think it's important that we own up to those responsibilities that is before us and take charge as African youths. And I know that as we do that, the results are going to be enormous. Africa is a virgin continent. So is Nigeria. If we compare ourselves to other developed climes and other developed countries, you know that there are a lot of untapped potentials here. Nobody's going to do it for us. We need to identify those opportunities as youths and as leaders and take charge of what we need to do. There's no free lunch anywhere, like we all know. Develop yourselves, work on your behavioral patterns, and become the best that you can become. As Dr. Adrani told us, you have to be first before you have. So let us work so much on being. Once we become, then we can have. And not trying to have before we become. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for that wonderful presentation and your Goodwill messages. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would love to invite Dr. Taiwo, Director of Special Duties, Naihoto, to please come up on stage for his Goodwill